taking off like a Boeing. If the volume spikes, then it's time to trade. Mighty 90 setting up, it's time to get paid. Dr. Chad on the mic, time to get focused. We don't need any indicator, hocus pocus. It's all about the price, just watch it move. Manage your risks so you don't lose. First hour of trading is all we need. Focus on the patience and forget about greed.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. It's Monday, March 17th, 2025. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Markets are down a little bit this morning. Dow futures down 69. NASDAQ futures down 18. S&P futures down 7. VIX up just a little bit, 21.92. So a little bit of mix of red and some green. Things coming down here in the last 15, 20 minutes or so. Morning, Ken. Morning, JG. FOMC week this week, so got that to look forward to on Wednesday. Netflix up over 2%. PLTR up 2.5%. AMD up 1 2/3. SMCI up 1%. Everything else pretty muted. Bell's going to ring here in a few seconds. Morning, Bosch. Bell has rung. Got some stocks pushing up and some stocks pushing down. VIX is up a little bit. Check out my 1 DTE here. With FOMC Wednesday, I probably won't do it tomorrow. I'll have to go back and look and see if I've done that before. All right, just got filled on a 1 DTE, so I'll post that in my channel. Getting a little bit of strength now. Coinbase pushing up. Nvidia coming down. Tesla coming down. Microsoft pushing up. Definitely some two-way action here. Tesla, big push down. Markets had about S&P had about a 20-point push up. Apple now pushing up. 'Go for some big volume marks here with this push up. A 30-point push up out of the gates. So my one DT already needs a little pullback. Nvidia though, not. Nvidia and Tesla struggling a bit. Yeah, Nvidia. Looks like it wants to come back down. Nvidia looking like it's going to go through lows of day. Apple. Apple been struggling lately. Looks strong today. Not seeing any volume bars. Bigger than the first. Dow up 175, Nasdaq up 104, S&P up 24. VIX now down. S&P still going up. Amazon, it's kind of just chopping here. Not really doing much either. CrowdStrike pushing up. Baidu up 4.5%. Netflix up 4.25%. Airbnb up over 3%. AMD just under 4%. Intel 5%. So trying to get some of those losses back over the last couple of weeks. Nvidia staying weak, even though it's green. Tesla's red. SMCI coming down through lows of day. It's nice theta decay on the one DTE, so I'm not really too much in the red on that, even though we've had a big push up. Yep. Nvidia through lows of day, I was considering getting short. Hood pushing up, getting close to a big volume bar. May get there. SMCI falling. Nvidia falling. Today I trade the 4 days to expiration. So hood, I would trade the 40.5 calls. $40.5 calls. Trying to get filled at a buck 35. Nvidia is still coming down. Filled at a buck 35 in hood on a upside volume runner. And I would close half at a buck 50. Filled at a buck 51 to close half my hood. Close a couple more at buck 65. Nvidia back down through lows. Amazon through lows. So the Dow up 252. NASDAQ up 82. Hood went up to highs of day and has now come all the way back down. Don't like seeing that. Mighty 90s. So that's not a bar that I like to see out of hood. It's coming down right to about my where my line in the sand is, my exit at the bottom of that price bar where it has the big volume bar. It's just dipping its toe below it. So I'm gonna go ahead and let this bar close Hopefully it's dipping its toe in and then pops back up for the next bar. If not, I will close it. This little pullback's helping the one DTE. Man, that's not a bar you like to see with a volume runner where it pushes up through highs of day and now it's come all the way back down through your exit. That is not what I want to see. Went from a very profitable trade to now a trade that is in the red. So I'm just going to let this bar close and then see what happens. AMD holding up well. Could be a potential upside continuation runner. We're going to get long AMD on the 105 calls. Now, give me a second here. Now it's coming down below that. I'm going to hold off on AMD. It's coming down below that little 3-bar pullback. Now, just, yeah. I'll tell you what I like better is maybe MU. Let's say MU's juiced up. Looks like it has earnings coming up. I'm going to go back to AMD. 105 calls in AMD. It's trying to get filled at 220. Ah, tell me I missed it. Come on back down here. Yeah, MU popped. Darn it. All right, canceling my AMD. Shucks. Hood popped right back up. That's kind of why I waited for that bar to close. Darn it, MU and AMD both popped up. MSTR had a mighty 90 that I missed. Amazon struggling a bit. I might get short Amazon here if it continues to struggle. Need to see it come up a little bit though. Baba pushing up. See Amazon, I would trade the 195 puts. See if I can get filled at 230. Filled at 228. So looking for it to continue lower here. Struggled a little bit. We close half at 255. Now, if Amazon looks like it wants to continue pushing up, I'll just cut it quick. Hoping it gets a little weak and stays red, comes down through lows before it decides it wants to bounce. Now looks like maybe it wants to get strong with the market here. Didn't roll over. Let this bar play out just a little bit longer. Yeah, it's too bad I didn't get in that AMD. Darn it. Baba's going to get a big volume bar. Alibaba been strong lately. We can get a little bit of a pullback. My one DTE. That's a nice theta decay, but need a little pullback. Yeah, AMD through highs of day. Darn it. I've still got an order at $1.65 in Hood. It touched highs of day. Love to see Amazon finish this bar in the red with a red bar, but CrowdStrike's another one that looks like it wants to go higher. MU coming back down now. Keep an eye on CrowdStrike as well. Maybe upside continuation. I need a red bar out of Amazon here. MSTR coming down. Need lows of day, Amazon. MSTR, SMCI through lows of day. Nvidia starting to roll back over. That's a nice bar out of Amazon. Just what I wanted to see. Gonna order at 10.55 in Amazon plus half. AMD still going up. Bill, 257 to get out of half my Amazon. That a baby? And Robinhood's still going up. AMD staying strong. Get out of another Amazon at 275. One DTE is up 17%. Let this pull back. Yes, sir. 255. Can we hit 275? Nice mighty 90 in Boeing, actually. It's already bounced, though. Mighty 90 in Goog. Build at 278. Close another Amazon. Close another Amazon at $3. Hood couldn't get through highs of day. Darn it. One DTE up 15%. AMD still going up. Darn it. That was one I missed. I don't want to see Amazon bounce too much here. Darn it. Eating profits here. Need to come back down. S&P's been pretty choppy over the last 30 minutes. Yeah, AMD's still going up. Shucks. MSTR and SMCI staying weak. Hood just can't get through highs of day. That's a bit concerning. Been rejected 3 times. Maybe fourth will be the lucky time it can get through it. Time to go beast mode, Hood. I was looking at getting short MSTR, but just didn't even bounce any. Yeah, just no entry at all. I was considering getting a long crowd strike. It did pull back a little bit. Amazon now pushing up higher than I want it to. Shucks. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of my Amazon. Build at 235 equals Amazon. So took some profits there at least. Oh, look at Baba getting long. Had a big volume bar. Pulled back a little bit. On the 146 calls. Built at 340 in Baba. So had a big volume bar. I mean, you could play this as a continuation runner as well. Get out half at 375. Just need to push up to highs of day. Speaking of which, S&P is getting close to highs of day. Good out in Amazon there. Yeah, there goes CrowdStrike up to highs of day. I figured. Come on, Hood. It's time to get going, Hood. Baidu trying to get up to highs through highs of day. So definitely some chop going on in some of these stocks. We got Meta, real choppy. Tesla, Nvidia, even Amazon chopping a little bit now. Hood, that's no bueno. No bueno, Hood. If Hood can get back up to highs of day, I would consider closing it, but not looking good. Built at 375 in Baba. Close half. We get out of another one at 410. Another Baba. All right, Hood. You have tested my patience. I'm going to give you to the end of this bar, Hood. And then I need to see a bounce. Not really looking like a volume runner. Hood is not. Need Baba up to highs of day. Need Hood to highs of day. That's all I'm in right now. Yeah, CrowdStrike would have been a winner too. Darn it. One DTE has been bouncing around between 10 and 15%. All right, Hood. It's time. Get your hood up. You guys like that? Hood up. Get your hood up. Everybody must be asleep. Can't get anything by Ken. Man, a lot of chop out of the S&P, really. So, man, talking about TLC, it's like 45 minutes of nothing but chop between 20 points. At some point, I would expect it breaks through highs. But who knows? Man, Hood just can't get any legs to the upside. I'm gonna go ahead and close my Hood. I don't care. Just close it. Trying to close it. Cannot close it. I'm sure it will rock it up just as soon as I get out of it. Filled at $1.15 to close Hood. So a $50 minus $50. That's a bummer. That's a bummer. The best I was up in Hood was that first after that first push up. Baba kind of pausing right above yesterday's high. AMD, that's the one I missed. I wish I would have gotten in. It's now back up. Now it's through highs of day. Darn it. Yeah, that's why I missed today. Kind of odd price movement though, like it pushed S&P pushed up and has done nothing but chop. Yeah, I mean, it's just about every week is weird anymore. I mean, based on the price action, I would say it'd be time for a TLC. I'm just waiting for it though to bust through highs of day and rip up another 20 points. Ooh, AMD with a big volume bar. Shucks. Nvidia coming down to lows of day. All right, well, I'm going to jump off and start focusing on TLC here so I'm not missing out any theta decay. So Baba, you can kind of see where it's at. It's right above yesterday's high, Friday's high. Okay, if it pushes down through there and through it's starting to right now. If it pushes down through there and through the little consolidation, I will close it. Otherwise, I will leave it on, see if it'll get through highs of day. You can see that was a good out and hood. Still coming down. So Baba comes down much more. I'll just close it. All right, everyone. I will see everybody during Power Hour, and I'll post when I'm out of my Baba day trading chat channel. So see everybody this afternoon. Peace.